And I got embarked on this journey today because of a friend and a dear brother who is all the time supporting Tibet. Please welcome Janis Martin Skuja for his speech.
Speaker Pema Jungne, Venerable Acharya Yeshi Punstok, Sikyong Dr. Lopseng Sangay, Deputy Chairman of the Latvian Parliamentarian Group to support Tibet, Tuldis Budrikis. Your Excellencies, dear delegates, ladies and gentlemen, friends of Tibet. I am a simple supporter and at the same time very, very emotional. And that's why to control my emotions, I also have a speech on the paper. As initiator and one of the organizers of this convention in Riga, Latvia, here to support a free Tibet with the return one day of the Dalai Lama to Lhasa, along with the return of all Tibetans living in exile, and with the hope that the people of Tibet will one day live in peace again, next to their brothers and sisters, Tibetans, Chinese, others, in real brotherhood. It is my pleasure to welcome you and to thank you for answering my invitation to celebrate together the 7th World Parliamentarians Convention on Tibet. Adi Bishag, a Syrian-Armenian poet, said, "Killing of a man in a forest is an unforgettable crime, and killing a whole peaceful nation is a matter of you." This leads me to quote the German philosopher Friedrich Hegel, who said, "We will learn from history that it is impossible to learn from history." When will we understand that no human is superior to other human except by his contribution to humanity? When we will understand the meaning of the words of Bob Dylan, "How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes and no, how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned?" The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. So, how many roads must the exiled Tibetans walk in the desert before they are recognized? And how many seas must the Tibetans sail before they reach Lhasa and sleep peacefully in their rightful beds? Yes, and how many Tibetans must immolate themselves before they allow it to be free? Yes and no. How many times can we turn our head and that we just don't see? And how many meetings we must, the world, have still hold before we understand that we should wake up to these crimes against humanity of Tibet and Tibetans? I hope, my dear friends, that my words will not blow in the wind, and that in our closing statement, we as supporters of Tibet, who have gathered under this roof because we were breasted the milk of the freedom and democracy, give a clear message and signal to China that its attitude towards Tibet must change, and that it must respect the wishes of the Tibetan people to have their autonomy, to manage their economy, to pray like they wish, and to live in peace with their children in their homeland, Tibet. Thank you for attention. My hope is that you will leave this convention feeling as Tibetans and understand the feeling of exile and put the issue related to their freedom ahead of material interest with China, which up to this date empower China to remain occupiers of Tibet. Thank you.
Janis, thank you very much.